Hello and welcome to another update video. I'm here on the Solana weekly time frame, and this time frame allows us to identify relevant Fibonacci support zones in which the price might attempt another reversal to the upside. I mean, we still cannot rule out further upside here, of course. And this is still pretty much what I'd like to see. The question is from which of the support areas, this is likely going to happen. The first one is between $118 and $138.30. That's the upper support area. We're testing it right now. While I record this update, we're trading around $134.80. And any break below the $117, $118 area would shift the focus to the lower support zone between $62 and $90. In this lower support zone, there is also a specific target, which is the 100% extension level, and it is at $81.52. It's based on the length of the A wave down here in the orange scenario, and the C wave could take us there. It's a very, very common Fibonacci ratio. Is there a need to get there? No, but at the same time, I haven't got any evidence that a low has formed in this upper support area. So I'm definitely watching for signs of upside reversals, but they are still, there's still no evidence for it. So I explained it in a previous update. Whenever we are dealing with a support zone, for example, on the daily or weekly time frame, we can use this area obviously as an area of interest, a zone of interest, but we have to wait for the bulls to show up. And on the smaller time frame, we have to pay close attention for the first patterns, structures that suggest that actually a low has formed. So we can do that on the smaller time frame. If I go to the Solana short-term chart, for example, then we will see and be able to identify the micro patterns that are relevant. So here on the short-term chart, you can see that the market is kind of in a range at the moment. You could even argue that from the mid-November low, we've just been moving sideways for the last week or so. And we are consolidating currently below the nearest Fibonacci resistance area. It's between $141.30 and $163.44. From the swing low that formed this week on Monday, we have only seen a corrective bounce, a so-called three-wave move up. This can turn into a larger three-wave move. It looks as if the bulls are trying to form a low here. Yeah, I mean, the upside movements are starting to get stronger. Here on Monday, we've already seen a five-wave move up. This is a micro five-wave move up. Why is this important? Because five-wave movements indicate the trend direction. Of course, it's a very small one, so I'm not sure how it can be trusted really, but it's still an indication that the bulls are there still, and they want to start to drive the price higher. Unfortunately, we have to consider the bears, and the bears are still very strong. But you can see how this is getting very choppy compared to the very clean declines that we have or had in the weeks before. So something is shifting a little bit. The bulls are trying, but they're not yet successful. So what we need really for a first solid indication that the bulls are making a comeback, we need a solid five-wave move up. How would that look like? It would be as follows. Wave 1, wave 2. Yep, the wave 2 would likely be here. Then wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. I would need to see this for a first signal that the bulls are taking the lead. This is a five-wave move, and five waves indicate the trend direction because a five-wave move is a series of higher highs and higher lows. And this is the next larger wave degree, larger than what we had here after the low on the 17th of November. So yeah, I'm watching here very much for a bullish comeback, but without that five-wave move, this is not confirmed. Basically, when we get five waves, then we can expect the next higher low to form in the next pullback for it to hold a higher low. And then this could then be a springboard for higher prices and would be a more reliable upside reversal confirmation. For now, I think all eyes need to be on this resistance area. And if the price makes another low, it wouldn't be surprising at all because we don't have any reversal signal yet. We are simply in a zone where the bulls could show up. But if we get another low, $126 and $118 would be the next relevant support levels. That's the update on Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then check out our X channel as well for additional updates, charts, news, and much more. You can find additional videos here as well. So check it out. The link is in the comments. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.